You know what's so amazing, right? You had said NSF, right? National Soca Fraternity. And you said also that Benna is the music, right?
You made me doing right now.
Is it Benna Soca or is it just Benna? Now, here why I ask you that too. And okay, and is Benna Soca? So here why I ask you because
Yeah.
Buyo, you know, Buyo,
Yeah.
right? To me is Buyo Soca. To me, Buyo even
French soca.
even to me, Buyo even is like relatively like very similar in terms of the definition, which is like a mix, like you know what I'm saying, of basically it's a fusion, which is soca too, and also the rhythm is very indicative of like of how new age soca is with fast,
Yes.
jumpy vibes.
Correct.
Benna, is Benna soca or is Benna just Benna and it derived from something or what?
Benna takes a lot of elements because, let me just go back to who, because we don't be realistic, who started it. We talking brand new, but they say they did not start it. We actually had the same seminar, we had a meeting, he said he did not really start it. He was inspired by another genre, which spinned off into that.
Right. Benna soca.
Because Benna really doesn't form. Benna is more like what people used to call music you're not supposed to do, ungodly music.
Okay.
So it was like a twang back then for people calling anything ungodly music or anything that, aligned with church. Because Antigua are very Christian-based country.
Right.
So I said, when some come out and say, we play that Benna in my house. That type of vibes.
Makes sense, right?
So, I like the way we call it secular music in a sense. But it's our type of secular music now. Music universal. You find people back then, all them use the same rhythm box, having similar sounds, same keyboard, having similar sounds. But the patterns are different. So what happened, Uncle developed his own pattern of the Benna, which is called Super Benna.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
That's his pattern. But he created his own flair in it. So the sense he had Super Benna.
Okay.
So Benna, I don't really I wouldn't even call it a genre. It's just to describe the type of music or the message in the type of music. Anything secular and the Antiguan culture.
So Benna's like calypso.
Yeah,
We've
like
never
raw
established-
calypso.
We've never fully established a definition of what Benna is.
Right.
They've tried, but
Benna's
no
Benna.
definition.
He doesn't explain my answer.
I was just trying to get like what is
Because
Benna?
when you understand where it came from, it was a word to describe any music because we're Christian culture. Any music that ungodly, that secular music.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's where the Benna
Benna
thing
soca.
come from.
So let's look at it. Benna soca came from the fact of it being similar but different from mainstream
Stroker, correct.
iron band and something. But the thing is, we didn't have an actual Benna soca scene because what we were known for, even across the region, was calypso.
Right.
Like, let me tell you a little story. Short Shirt went to Trinidad, right? Do you know that before other people were allowed to win road march from different countries? Short Shirt had a song called Tourist Lego.
Yeah,
Tourist Lego
about that story.
mash up down there, playing everywhere. And all of a sudden, right before Monday, Tuesday came, was like, well, he's not born here, so you need to be a national of the country that you're in. Trinidad started that because at the time there was going to be a non-Trinidadian by himself winning, or not even winning, or placing, or potentially winning a road march.
Right.
And that at the time was not. I mean, I get it because you want to protect your brand.
Yeah.
So they ain't gonna allow that shit to happen.
They see.
Yeah, so that's why I said Benna is more like the word nigger. It was just embraced. Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Because Antigua is very conservative. Like, very conservative.
Surprisingly, yeah, deep.
Very conservative. So that does make sense in terms of like how that happened there. But
I did a nude shoot on one of the Pillars of Hercules. Why was I'm topic of conversation on radio and Observer, and I was that and the third, and what time first First, I thought I was some foreigner coming down here to fucking take pictures and hold around our local women. Then they realized I was from here. And the whole conversation, I was like, what the fuck? Really? Bro, if you see, it wasn't even like it was like full on, it was implied nude.
Yeah.
It was very tastefully done,
Yeah.
artistically done.
Yeah.
I was a whole bunch of, man, I was like, hell with y'all, bro. Y'all was like, but guess what though? After a couple of years after that, all of a sudden now, everybody do it. It's commonplace.
Yeah.
It's fine now.
Yeah.
I was sacrificial lamb at first.
Man.
Yeah,
So it'll be.
Yeah, most things start out taboo and then
bro,
eventually.
couldn't believe it. Big interview with Collins, calling up the name, and I'm like, what? I ain't got no time for y'all foolishness. Would you like to comment? I ain't got no time for y'all foolishness. I ain't got no time to comment on y'all foolishness.
Yeah, so better we just embrace the name and we like, okay, it's raw.
Yeah.
That's the sound, it's raw.
Yeah.
So that's what Benna is to me. We have a raw.
So you could, okay, so now you could do Benna, Soca, Benna, pop.
Yeah, we just fuse it wherever we feel like we like. So it's like how would you call it? A multi-genre magnet.
Yeah, socks in everything. Yeah. Dancehall, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So it's just another word for secular in our twang, in our dialect.
Correct. That is right.
Okay.
But I would love for us to define Benna Soca though. Like, to me, Live Iron is a heavy influence of Benna Soca.
This devil rhythm.
The Devil Rhythm,
Super,
Live
super.
Iron. But that was made possible by
Super
Brother
Benna.
Flames.
Wait, so what about Jam Band?
That's
Yeah.
like Live Iron. That's where it came from, Brother Flames. A lot of jam bands have a kind of Live Iron, kind of iron.
So wait, so Jam Band is a genre or is it just like a
Well,
Jam
okay.
Band is like a happening?
It's like
Well-
a type of sound. That is a
Yeah,
raw
they have a
sound.
road sound.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but jam band isn't only
Musically.
isn't just to us because they have jam bands in VI.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
ironically, a lot of Antigans moved to the Virgin Islands, so
But yeah.
VI and Antigua have a very close link.
So,
So with that, and
That
VI
we
has
feel a lot from that.
yeah,
Of course.
VI has developed their own style, especially there's a way of playing VI the bass.
Yeah.
There's a very specific bunch of chords for the bass that is played.
it's a sound man.
Yeah, it's a sound that they've
Specific sound.
Anguilla
Raw.
actually does that as well too.
Yeah.
Hey, if you've ever been to Anguilla Juve, you will have the most. Look,
I heard
Anguilla
it.
Juve is be lit, but it's a best kept secret.
I heard.
The bands
I heard.
are and they don't really do much. Well, now they are, but they never used to do a lot of groovy, right? Now they're doing a lot of groovy, but then Anguilla is higher because they've modeled mostly off of the Virgin Islands. Because they are very close to the British Virgin Islands. People transfer and come over and everything like that.
Yo,
So that's Jam Band
I worked on the past 2 road marches too.
Anguilla?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Her name is, I think her name is Empress, Empress something.
The Empress?
Ebony.
Nah, her name is something Empress, but she's fire too. Like she's like the damn.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
What going on, lyrics? What going?
There's a mellow.
Yeah. We just like, just got deep into our conversation, so we just was going with the flow.
Yeah.
With the bros. You know what I'm saying? Little bro right there. And see where we at. We in Antigua. And we just politicking like how we supposed to. We just like really, this is like we mentioned something about righteous government. And because there's nothing wrong with having an order. But the order has to be like, again, righteous. Because there's no democratic and no republican them thing there. It's just righteousness, right? And like I said, the order is gonna follow how it's supposed to follow. Like I'm seeing 33 and 32 right there too. You feel me? So it's all about like it's all about how you form order within yourself first though. You have to check and balance yourself and then be able to check and balance, be able to lead others. Understand? But you must have order within self first. So that's what we're doing here, man. We just chilling. We about to get back to work. But man, I was just thinking that. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Sending a lot of love and a lot of light to anyone who needs it at this time. Man, just stay up.